Hey
Hello.
guys, what up? It's your boy T and your girl M.
And we're here to discuss. You know what? Before we get into the Raw, I'm just gonna bring up the elephant in the room for those who actually pay attention or have been paying attention. Now, of course, we had Raw and Smackdown reviews last week, and for those who pay attention, I already said, Ring of Honor, New Japan, Impact, NXT. But I'm just gonna come up with it due to personal problems that happened during the last week for the both of us. Recording came an issue. However, this week there'll be none of it.
We'll be back on our game, peoples.
That we will show you that we have.
Yes.
Yes, much of it.
Yep. And for all you know, I could actually start talking about some of the fan fiction that's out there.
Oh yes.
Surprise! There actually is a whole bunch of fan fiction. But you'll have to keep tuned for that.
Yes, like I said, more content will be soon on the way, and who knows, maybe we'll do some behind the scenes stuff so we have more of these videos to pump out in case shit like this comes up again.
You never know.
But let's get into the main topic. We are here to discuss Monday Night Raw
from last night, July 31st. Woo!
Home to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, home of not only Kurt Angle, but of Corey Graves as well.
Yep, that is very true.
So how do we open the show?
Should we talk about the fact that they had brought up the triple threat match that happened later on that night?
Can I actually bring up something from that?
Of course.
Now, for those who actually watched, let's see, advertised for just about a week that triple threat is going to be the main event of Raw.
We'll get to that after.
Fine.
We'll get to why you're frustrated.
But of course, like always, since it's the hometown crowd, Kurt Angle starts the show.
Woohoo!
Leads in the "You Suck" chants like he always does.
That's because, well, that's their way of saying that they love him.
Now what did Kurt bring up as for his opening promo?
One of the things that he brought up was the Big Show versus Big Cass match.
Oh, yay.
And he also talked about his son, Jason Jordan, being on Miz TV. We'll get to the whole Miz TV thing after.
The only good part of that promo was how he was talking about Pittsburgh and his background and what he used to do with the broken freaking neck and how it was his 21 years
in
the company.
21 years since he won his gold medal with a broken freaking neck.
Gotta love it.
That's incredible, to be honest. That still blows my mind.
Well, it's true.
It's damn true. Yeah, we're horrible for that. But you guys are kind of stuck with it.
On more serious matters, the Beast Incarnate showed up at the start of Raw.
With his mouthpiece, Paul Heyman.
Ollie dangerously. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
So what did the Walrus have to say today?
Well, he had the mic as always. He starts off making his horrible puns as always. And then he goes off on Kurt Angle about the fatal four-way scheduled for SummerSlam. Brock Lesnar versus Samoa Joe versus Braun Strowman versus Roman Reigns for the title.
And basically Paul was saying how you're basically just trying to put my client in a losing situation. You want the title off Brock. And if Brock does walk out of SummerSlam with the title, which he won't, he will leave WWE.
And it's not going to be just Lesnar. It'll be Paul Heyman, too.
Yep.
Which, pretty
ballsy.
Kinda, yeah. Just a tad.
Well, the whole UFC thing in the works, who knows what might happen to Brock after SummerSlam.
Very true.
But anyways, we'll move on to the opening match for Monday Night Raw.
The Hardy Boys.
Now, who did they fight? Was it the World Club?
Yep,
yes,
they fought the Club, and the Revival was at commentary.
Right, yes, right. I was at commentary, right. So how did this match start?
Well, the Hardy Boys came out, did their thing. The Revival was out at commentary, and the Club did their thing. Matt and Anderson were the ones who started in the ring. And, well, as they're duking it out, the Revivals just keep running their mouths, as always. Matt starts dominating the match, but then Anderson's able to get back on his feet. Matt starts dominating again, and yet again, Anderson's able to get back on his feet. Then Jeff tags in, and he starts dominating the match. And then Matt tags back in and starts dominating. And then Jeff tags in and they do their double team. And then they do poetry in motion. The Hardys just dominate the match. Gallows ends up dominating after a kick to Jeff because Gallows had tagged in. Jeff attempts to fight back, but Gallows ends up dominating as always. And, well, Jeff kicked out at 2.
Long story short of it,
a lot of back and forth.
Very much a lot of back and forth. Old rival just kept running on their mouth.
Like they always do, which I don't understand why.
Well, at least we knew when we got to the end of the match. Let's see how it was. A twist of fate, swanton bomb, 3 count.
Yep. And then the Hardy Boys, the Revival, and the Club start beating each other up after the match.
Pretty much what was after the match was the more important part.
But then the Hardys end up dominating the fight with 2 twists of fate and then a poetry in motion by Jeff.
Well, it was a double clothesline out to the floor, but
for some reason they called it a poetry in motion, which I was okay with.
It was still a good
it was
spot.
Still awesome.
Jeff being in his 40s can still show he can still go.
Like, I'm bowing down because that is incredible. Like, I remember when I was a kid and watching the Hardy Boys and knowing that they can still pull it off and still dominate. Like, damn. Wow.
Now, do you want to talk? Now, you want to talk about the next segment?
Yes, please. let me do this one. So, Dean Ambrose has an interview with his wife, Renee, and for those who don't know, I absolutely admire the both of them so much. Not just because she's Canadian, but because they're adorable. Just putting that out there. You guys can hate on me all you want. I don't care. So, Dean's about to answer questions having to do with a possible reunion with Seth.
Frickin' Rollins.
Seth, of course, interrupts, and the two of them are going on about good old times and how it felt like that last week. Dean admits that he still doesn't trust Seth. He acknowledges the fact that the WWE Universe really wants a freaking reunion between these two men.
But it's the same thing again as last week, Dean.
Hold on. Dean does want a reunion. There's a small piece of him who does. He did admit this, which made my heart stop for a second. But he still doesn't trust him. He said that he had eyes at the back of his head during the match and says he got burned by you once, I'm not going to let it happen again. And the look on Seth's face, even though I know it's kayfabe and I know it's storyline, it still broke my heart because, like, he looked so hurt. I'm like...
The funny part was where he tried so hard not to look over at Renee. Well, after that. Yeah,
it was kind of like, so it was kind of like one of those, can you talk to him for me, please? Like, that's what it kind of reminded me of. But, like I said, even though I know it's storyline, bicker back and forth, it still breaks my heart because S.H.I.E.L.D. fan, for those who don't know.
We'll get back to it.
Yes. So, Seth is walking through the back, still sighing. My heart's still breaking. I have personally forgiven the character for everything that he did to Roman and Dean. But that's me. I mean, obviously, Dean still doesn't trust him, and I can understand why, because of what happened, but still, I digress. So, of course.
Sheamus and Cesaro. Sheamus and Cesaro. Come in and they're like, oh, poor Sethy, boo. No Dino with for you. Oh, too bad you're not like me and Sheamus, because we don't just set the bar. We are the bar. Tap.
And so they rub it in his face. They trust each other. And so Sheamus and Cesaro are busy running their mouths. Seth kind of says, enough's enough. And
basically challenges the both. Doesn't challenge both. One of them to be in the ring later in the night.
And guess who accepts the challenge?
Sheamus.
Seth, honey, why? Why?
Because he's the Kingslayer. He does what he wants.
And right now, and at that point, he's probably still kind of ticked off over what just happened.
Yeah, but wrong timing.
Why?
Again, because they can.
I know that, but I'm allowed to be.
Yes, like I know. Moving on, let's get to some cruiserweight action.
And I'm gonna let you take over on this one.
Oh, fine. We got Cedric Alexander, Akira Tozawa, Witch Swan versus TJP, Arya Daivari, and Tony Nese. Oh, yay. Tony Nese, I swear that... They don't... I don't want to talk about the Cruiserweight division. You know what? I'm sorry, but Tozawa Alexander wins. Tozawa hits a swanton bomb. He was extremely injured. He was hurt, but he still took the win for the team.
You mean senton.
What did I say?
You said swanton bomb. It was a senton. Two different things.
I will delete you.
Delete to you too. Mind you, you're my best friend, so I can't really delete you.
Yes. Anyways, after the match, Titus goes to conference up again. They all walk to the back. And then we get to another segment. Miz TV. The most must-see show in all of WWE TV.
Not.
Oh, come on, Emily. It's so off.
It was so awful.
Thank you.
Because, I'm sorry, I have been watching WWE, as I've said before, since 2001. So for me, this whole Miz TV thing, it needs to go.
But it was better when he... I don't know. I love Miz TV now. It's just one of those things. It was great. It was good when he was a face. It's better now that he's a heel. He has the wife and the entourage. He's like...
You mean the Miz-tourage?
Miz-tourage. He's like... Ugh. He's like... What was some of the more entertainment... Like George Lopez or... was it Mario Lopez? One of the two. You know what I mean. Anyways, Jason Jordan.
He's on Miz TV tonight.
Oh, yes. And
Miz
of course,
keeps going on about how he hates Pittsburgh.
Miz goes on how Pittsburgh sucks, will never amount to anything. Kurt sucks, Jason sucks, Miz is the greatest thing since sliced bread. And Jordan says...
Jordan ends up coming out to new music and a new Titantron, actually.
Which, yeah, two of those, by the way. But Jason Jordan's, it was very all-American-esque.
It was actually really nice. Yeah. I actually enjoyed it.
So basically, Jason Jordan tells Miz, you say one more bad thing about my daddy and you in a world of hurt.
And of course, Miz doesn't know when to keep his mouth shut, as always. And so Jason Jordan takes matters into his own hands. I love this. I love this next spot. He belly to bellies Miz, but Bo and Axel just they take the landing properly, so it looks like he's hitting all three of them. And they all fall down. I'm like, that was nice. That was impressive. I'd like to see more of that. Give us more. I realized how terrible that sounded.
I said nothing. You gonna get out? You done? You done yet? No. We gotta walk off. Yeah, one score one for me. I'll be here all week. Try the veal.
Stop mimicking Shrek, damn it!
Make me. God damn.
But you're not an ogre. You don't have layers.
Hey, I'm not a donkey either.
Well, anyway.
Puss in Boots. Exactly. She has a kitty, so that's a double entendre. Oh.
Which of course you guys will see eventually, if I have my way. Now I'm back after laughing like crazy.
So you good?
Mm-hmm.
So next up we have Sheamus versus Seth Rollins, which I forgot about him. He had a little change to his music as well.
Yes, they added.
They had a little bit of a. They added some
burning down. I think it was.
Yeah, burn it down. Then it goes into his music,
and I was like,
yeah, because you count that as new.
Well, it's still sort of the same theme, but they added to it.
They added one thing with.
I'm saying they added to it, but anyway. I digress.
Philly.
So Sheamus and Seth are in the ring. Sheamus backs Seth into the corner. Seth attempts to dominate, but Sheamus ends up being the one to dominate. Seth attempts to do a headlock. Doesn't exactly work. Seth it starts to dominate, but then like it's a lot of back and forth. Seth kicks out, and there's a backbreaker done. Seth ducks out of the way. Sheamus ends up hitting the turnbuckle instead of Seth, which I will admit I kind of laughed a little. I'm sorry. It was funny.
Basically, Seth wins with a roll-up pin.
Which I thought was nice.
And then, of course, they do the whole 2-on-1 advantage, and I think I'll let you get to this next part.
So they're beating the living daylights out of Seth, who's literally the only one in the ring against these two guys, beating on him. Guess who comes out to save the day? His former Shield buddy.
Roman Reigns?
No, not Roman.
Good.
Dean Ambrose comes out, which I was like, okay, given what just happened backstage, what the heck, man? But he comes out, and even though he doesn't trust him, I'm like, yeah, thank you for saving his butt. And then, well, even though Dean attacks Cesaro and Sheamus end up attacking him, and both Dean and Seth are left lying on the mat. But then Dean decides, he's like, give me more. And I'm like, are you insane?
Yeah.
Oh wait, he's called the Lunatic Fringe for that reason.
Yeah, pretty much.
But, yeah, so they attack the living daylights out of him. They use Dean's shirt against him. Sheamus and Cesaro carry out their titles, grinning as the two of them are left lying in the ring. What I would love to see happen at Slam is for Sheamus and Cesaro versus Seth and Dean. Only if Seth and Dean can get their heads together and get things, starting to actually work together again. Is it going to happen? Probably not.
Probably.
I'm saying probably not.
You'd be surprised how the E works, my friend.
Okay, but I've been watching since I was a little kid. And I'm still saying probably not, because they probably want to, like, as much as, Slam is, like, one of the biggest events of the year. It's one of the main four. But even with that, I don't know if they're going to do it. Because are they really going to want to give in to what the fans want right now?
Do you know the company? Yes, they will.
Only if they think that it would actually pay off.
Yes, it
but
would.
For me, I would love to see all three back together, but we'll get to that another time.
Speaking of somewhat better notes, Bray Wyatt comes out. Comes in, laughs, runs his mouth, speaks with Finn Balor, gives usual spiel of how, we're all just brainwashed sheep following the one true God, even though Bray's the one lurking in the darkness, and blah, 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 blah.
So he calls out Finn. Bray just starts laughing like a maniac.
Does the Jesus pose, like, come get me, motherfucker.
And then all of a sudden, what do we hear?
Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. And then
literally the Demon King entrance music. And
then Balor appears in front of Bray Wyatt doing the pose. I'm like, oh.
But in the Balor Club gear.
Oh, they're not. They're gonna.
Damn you, WWE!
Oh,
damn
please,
you!
not till SummerSlam. Are you?
Which is exactly a year to when he got injured.
Mm-hmm.
And I would love nothing more than to see the Demon King come back for SummerSlam. We need our Demon King.
Again, give it time.
But, so, Finn ends up taking the fight to Bray.
Oh yeah, he kicks his ass, throws him out of the ring, and he stands
does his usual shtick and then looks dead in the camera and says, "You want to play games? Let's play." And I'm like, whoa, I've never seen that side of him. Like, damn. At least not in a long time.
So, at the top of the second hour, we get to our main event that was advertised. Yeah. Triple threat main event that was advertised for over a week.
As the main event, and it wasn't even the main event.
At the 10 o'clock hour, which means they left the main event to, we'll get to that later,
yeah.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Damn you.
Triple threat match, Borman Lames, Braun Strowman, and Samoa Joe, and what?
You know how I feel when you do that to me. You know how I feel.
I can't talk highly of the uncharismatic anathema? I'm Roman. I'm gonna come out and look at people like, and come on, cock my
He's
fist.
why I can't have nice things.
Cause Bowman Lane's what I do. Believe that.
So Samoa Joe comes out first, and yes, I'm blatantly ignoring him. And then Braun Strowman comes out second. There's a major stare down between Joe and Braun, no surprise. Then Reign comes out, and there's actually booing it and cheering, which kind of had me go,
yeah, because all the soccer moms and 12-year-olds need someone to cheer.
I'm not a soccer mom, and I cheer for him. Mind you, I'm not even a mom, so.
That's a soccer mom? No. So Borman Lames comes out, does the cocking of his fist, be like, I'm Roman Reigns. It's my believe that. I'm sorry, you're not gonna win with this argument here.
I never do when it comes to you or my mother.
Cause it's true in your heart of hearts.
Nope.
Minus the fact he plays video games, minus the fact he has a little 9-year-old girl. Put all that aside.
Who's around the same age as my sister. Just putting that out there.
He still sucks.
I'm sorry, I look at stuff outside of the ring. And for those who haven't seen it, you really need to go check out Up, Up, Down, Down. And yes, I'm giving a shout out to The New Day and Austin Creed. Because I can.
I'm sorry, you're giving a shout out to who? The New Day!
Which we will be getting to later.
Oh,
anyway,
yes.
So there's a lot of back and forth between Roman Reigns, Braun Strowman, and Samoa Joe. Then Samoa Joe and Roman Reigns work together to get Braun out of the ring, and then the two of them go at it. And what was it you said?
I'm sorry, I can't. I'm laughing so hard. You guys don't know, but little peek behind the curtain. In her notes here, she wrote fudgesicles. Fudgesicles. What? I'm sorry, I was just couldn't hold it. Fudgesicles. I really want a Shield reunion or at or after SummerSlam. Yay!
Everybody knows that I love the Shield. I'm sorry. I'm allowed to be like that.
Fudgesicles.
Hey, it was the one thing I could come up with because I know that there's probably younger fans out there that would probably watch this. So I was trying to be inventive. Don't mind me.
I was just poking fun. Jesus.
I have to sass you, otherwise you'll think something's wrong.
Okay, I can say that with anyone I know.
That's true. But what was it you said when Roman and Joe were going at it though?
It's Joe and Joe.
Get it? Because Samoa Joe, Roman Reigns' actual name is Joe. Yeah.
No, actually, no. What I remember was saying, "Fuck him up, Strowman and Joe. Fuck him up, Stro and Strowman. Fuck him up."
And yes, I just totally facepalmed into my arm, and I did that last night too.
Worst case scenario, Samoa Joe, Roman Reigns spears Samoa Joe for the 3 count and gets the win. Bleh. Another win for the uncharismatic anathema.
This is why I can't have nice things, people. This is why.
Hey. I can withstand all your fan fiction stuff. And trust me, I've gone through enough of my life.
God, can you believe we've known each other for 8 years?
Yep.
Certainly feels like we've known each other a lot longer than that. So, Roman wins the match as he pointed out. And I'm like, yay, go Roman! And you guys can hate on me for cheering for him. I really don't care. I will ignore it.
It's my Roman Reigns. Born Lane. This is my job. I'm going to
And, of course, I will poke fun at him later. When, he starts talking about other stars. In our Smackdown cover.
Here we go. We're already talking about Smackdown. We're not even finished Raw yet. God damn it. So Elias comes out in the middle of the ring, does his "Who wants to walk with Elias?" And every week I keep saying nobody.
For those who don't know, you really need to look at the commercial that comes from. But anyway,
Jesus Christ. So Kalisto comes out, and we get a quick 5-minute squash match between Elias and Kalisto,
who's also in his hometown. And yes, they dropped Samson. He's now just Elias.
Oh, I saw that coming already. No, I don't know. They also still calling him the Drifter, even though that's what he still is.
So, Elias wins the match against Kalisto, which had me kind of sad, but...
Oh, please, even you had to see that coming.
I did. That's why I'm not as heartbroken. But anyway, so...
we get a backstage interview with Alexa Bliss with Charlie Caruso.
Alexa runs her mouth during the interview, as always, but then she mentions that Sasha Banks is halfway across the country, and she won't be there to help Bayley in her match.
Speaking of which, guess who we get another match again together? Bayley versus Nia Jax. Yeah.
Yay!
That's the bar right there. Just keep sinking. Loving this women's division.
I really don't like what they're doing with the women's division right now. I really don't.
Nope. As I said last week, a 5-minute squash match, except for one exception.
There was a backstage thing between Seth and Dean before we get to our Nia Jax Bayley match. So, Seth comes in and starts talking to Dean and saying thank you. Dean goes off on Seth and says he's not going to help him anymore. And, of course, Dean says, it goes off on him and saying stuff like, I bet you 10-1 you would say that if they came in and attacked me, you would come out and defend me. And Dean just takes off, and Seth just looks so sad, and it's like, who wants to bet that Seth would actually come out and save Dean if Sheamus and Cesaro start attacking him randomly? Anyway.
Bayley wins via countout.
Yeah, that's literally the entire squash match. Although she did come out with a new jacket.
That was nice. I did like the new jacket.
I loved the new jacket. I'm sorry, I did. And, well, Bayley buddies. But, anyway.
Also for those who are typing right now, they're speeding too quick through the show. We don't have a lot of time here, people. And besides, I'm skipping through the crap that doesn't really matter.
Well, it's not that the women's match didn't matter. It was a bit of a squash match.
And it's Nia Jax and...
Nia was poking fun at Bayley with the side ponytail, and after that, I'm like, no. You just don't do that. Don't get me wrong, I love Nia. I do.
And yes, there was a backstage segment with Big Cass and Ryan, but we get to the actual main event of Monday Night Raw.
Where it's Big Cass versus Big Show.
Because we all know that Vince McMahon likes big sweaty man. Vince McMahon likes big sweaty man. Vince McMahon likes big... Well, it's true, damn it.
I know it's damn true. But I digress. So Enzo comes out first, does his shtick. He introduces Big Show. Big Show comes out. And then we get Big Cass, who comes out with new entrance music, which better than the old one.
Like, it was good enough that I actually started bopping in my head, like, okay, this is a lot better, I can accept this.
Me too, actually. You saw me. I was literally bobbing my head as I was typing away. Because, yeah. Anyway.
This match is so forgettable, I don't even remember one. Because I'm sorry, you put Big Cass and Big Show in the main event.
I think it was Big Cass who won due to a DQ because Enzo jumped onto Big Cass.
Was it via DQ? I thought he pinned Big Show. Oh no, but he still knocked him out. That's right. I almost forgot.
Big Show gave Big Cass a knockout punch. Big Show's the only one standing by the end of it. Big Show helps Enzo out of the ring, and well, that's the end of Monday Night Raw, which happened after 11, even though they keep advertising it as ending at 11.
That's fooey.
It never ends right at 11. Ever.
So what's your overhaul for the show?
Oh, man. I mean, it had a lot of good highlights. I mean, a lot of it did tug at my heartstrings and just stab. But no actually stabbing. Just felt like it. But that's because of my personal love for the whole justice thing. For those who don't know, the Shield used to be called Hounds of Justice. And for those who do know and can actually agree with my pain, a lot of love there.
Again, your overhaul number?
Out of 10, I would have to give it a 7.
See, you and I have very different opinions for this Raw. I actually liked this Raw going in. I thought it was very good. It was good all the way up to the second hour between the fact you didn't they switched over the main event, the women's match was forgettable, and the main event was Big Show versus Big Cass, for God's sakes.
I found it more entertaining when it was Braun Strowman versus Big Show. That I found more entertaining.
Exactly.
Mainly because they broke the ring.
5.5 out of 10.
Yeah. So,
but
let's get into at least.
So let's talk about some previews. Let's talk about Smackdown Live.
I'm excited for this one.
US title rematch. Let's see. Chad Gable and Rusev will be in competition. Becky and Naomi will have a tag team match. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, we get
a dream match that we've all been wanting for a long time. Shinsuke Nakamura
versus John Cena.
And the winner of that will go and face Jinder Mahal at SummerSlam for the title.
No, I'm pretty sure the whole wrestling community is in agreement on this. It's got to be Nakamura. I can see Nakamura. If Cena wins, Cena's gonna go lose to Jinder because he's already been advertised for the No Mercy Raw pay-per-view. So he's gonna be switching over to Raw sometime in the next couple of weeks. And I can see Nakamura winning this match. Now, whatever happens at SummerSlam between the two, I don't know yet. But I'm still picking Nakamura.
And I have to agree with you on that one. As much as I love Cena, because of the fact he's been advertised for No Mercy, which happens around my birthday, I believe, this year. Mm-hmm. Which I'm actually excited for. It's one of the few pay-per-views that happens around my birthday. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, other than... I really do see Nakamura winning it tonight.
Alright. AJ Styles, Kevin Owens, US title. You think we're getting more hot potato?
AJ's gonna retain.
You think they're done hot potatoing?
I hope to God so. It's getting old really fast. And then have Jericho go up against AJ Styles for the title at Slam. I want that so bad, mainly because I love Jericho and have admired him since I was a kid.
No. I see AJ retaining for that and another reason. I believe that they are actually going to go with I'm pretty sure they're actually going to... Because you know how Kevin Owens was backstage with Shane, got up in his face. I'm pretty sure, and everyone's already speculating, that it's going to be a match with those two for SummerSlam. So
that would be entertaining.
Kevin don't really need a belt for that, to set a picture.
No.
So I see AJ returning as well.
Which would be nice. Stop doing this hot potato, pass it on stuff. Just let AJ retain, have Kevin go off on his feud with Shane McMahon, and have Jericho come in to try to get the title from AJ. Mm-hmm. That's what I want.
Now you think we'll also find out the secret of the Breezango mystery?
It's getting old. We need to find out what the heck's going on.
I'm still saying Luke Harper and Eric Rowan.
Well, we haven't seen either of them in a long time.
Exactly, and they're better off as the
only ones we haven't seen.
Plus, they're better off as the tag team.
I have to agree.
But I think we're done here I think we're good now. I think we're done here. I think we're good. Mm-hmm. All right. So catch us next time for Smackdown and 205 Live, and we shall see you guys at another time. Keep it tuned to our social medias. They're all up there. The descriptions will be in the links later on. And
keep it real. Keep it safe.
And we'll be signing off, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
Peace.
Bye-byes. Wait. What do you do? Give me some.